Everyone I know.
Hey, this is Brendan, producer of the Everyone I Know podcast. We're doing this little pre-roll just to let you know that there might be some wrong information in the podcast because we now have gotten our podcast listed in some places and have our social media up. So here's Chris to tell you where to find us.
Yep. So you can find all of our links to all of the listing places that we're at. The listing places? Whatever. Okay, so if you go to eikpodcast.com, you can find links to our iTunes, to our Stitcher, and to our Google Play. Also, you can listen to the podcast right on the website if you want to do it that way. And there's also a link to our direct RSS feed. You can reach out to us at the EIK Fellas at eikpodcast.com. And we are on some social media. Andy?
Guess what, fuckers? We're on Twitter and on Instagram at EIK Fellas. So at EIKFELLAS on Twitter and Instagram. Deal with it, fools.
Now enjoy the episode.
Everyone I know. What the fuck?
Everyone I know.
Welcome to Everyone I Know, the podcast where the jokes are made up and the intros don't matter. I'm Andy Powers, and I'm bringing you the goofiest goofs and the jokiest jokes, you motherfuckers.
Okay.
Today we're hailing from the Trap House, I believe. Is this the name?
I think we decided on the Trap House last time.
Albany Trap House. I'm here with my good friend Chris Powers. He's also my brother, and his roommate and my good friend Robby.
Hi, how's it going, guys?
So I thought the process was that you introduced the podcast.
You can't contain me, baby.
I introduced the thing. Oh, that's sorry. So yeah, no, we're here today with our good friend and my housemate, Robby. Robby,
hello.
We're happy to have you on here. You want to tell us a little about yourself?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Chris. Thanks for having me on. I'm Powers' roommate. That's how I am known, by being one of everyone who is known by these two gentlemen. And we were friends for a long time before that. And I go to work during the daytime, and then I come home and hang out. And on the weekends, I like to have a couple beers, and that's about me.
Cool. So real quick before we get started, as we do every time, the website is everyoneiknowpodcast.com. It now goes to a splash page that says thanks for choosing Amazon or some shit like that. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm working on it. But
Hey,
yeah,
we're just promoting for Amazon now.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
We're working on getting some AWS stuff set up so we can get an RSS feed so that we can get up on Stitcher and iTunes and stuff like that. So hopefully one day somebody will be listening to this on their iPod back in 2005.
Hey, I still have my iPod Classic.
I know you do.
That's good for me if nobody can hear it, I'm not sure. I don't want my numbers to tank, if it's a good thing it's not even out there.
Yeah, it's not out there. But we do have a SoundCloud. Everything's private, so I don't know how you'd listen to us. You just kind of talk to one of us and we give you a thing. And
Yeah, we got a real good distribution network.
Yeah, no, it's real strong, but we're working on it.
Knock 3 times on a door downtown. Someone will hand you a password through the hole in the door. You take that password, you go down to your local corner store. You say, hey, I would like to download this podcast. They say, get out of my store. You get out of the store.
Well, you buy a pack of Marlboros first.
You buy a pack of Marlboros inside the pack.
That's a product placement. Marlboros.
Sponsored by Marlboros, please.
Sponsored by
sponsor us.
Marlboros. Inside the pack, you will find a 15-digit code. You type that into the URL on the other side of the package. That URL will take you to porn.com. Now you have to watch every video on the site, and then, and only then, do you have to text one of us, and we will send you a link.
Yeah, or you could just, I don't know. If you're listening to this, we've given you this podcast, and thank you for listening.
If you're listening to this, we may have figured it out, too. Who knows?
You're probably one of the everyone that we know.
Yeah.
Hey, you'll probably be a guest soon.
Yeah, and would you like to appear on our podcast, please? Let us know.
Yep. So, we're back from our, like, a little bit of a
vacation?
A little bit of a vacation, yeah.
The vacation that Chris doesn't want to talk about?
No, we could talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was the island life?
I blew up my flip-flop a couple of times.
Stepped on the hot rock? Pop top?
I think it's Hot Rock. Hot Rock?
Oh, I don't
Didn't know
how
there
it
was
goes.
going to be a quiz.
I don't know how it goes. Well, no. Well, I that's what is that? That's Jimmy Buffett, right?
Yeah, Jimmy Buffett, Margaritaville.
I guess I'm considered the resident Jimmy Buffett expert.
That's why we got you on here.
Because Powers here, Chris got some Margaritaville shoes and refuses to embrace the island life. I told him he needs to get some land sharks and a nice transistor radio on the back porch.
Hell yeah.
The longboard, and I don't know.
No longboards.
The longboards?
No longboards.
That's not a... Well, that would be island life, I would assume, yeah?
You're thinking of a surfboard?
No, like one with wheels. A longboard.
That's not like island life. That's that's like skater kid stuff.
Okay, well, I don't know. I'm out of touch with the kids these days.
I haven't been on any islands recently, so I don't know. Maybe that's what the kids are doing these days.
Yeah. No, my vacation was very nice. Thank you for asking. It was relaxing and very hot.
Oh yeah.
Drank a lot of
You drink some
Red Stripe.
Some Red Stripe. Is it beer?
Hooray!
Hooray beer.
Hooray
Yeah.
beer. Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. Cruises are a very strange thing. You go from place to place, spending about an hour at a place, and then you get back on the boat.
Yeah, you go all
Just
over the
cruising.
world, but you mostly stay in place.
Yeah, it's mainly place. But you know, it's a strange way to vacation. It was fun though. We had a lot of fun.
Well, that's really great.
Yeah, thanks.
Did you get abducted?
No, I didn't get abducted.
Did you help in an abduction?
Nope. Pissed in the closet once.
Okay, this is what I'm looking for here. Lead with that.
Yeah, no. One of the nights I was not that intoxicated. Sorry, Julie. I wasn't that out of it, but I woke up with my girlfriend Julie yelling, "What are you doing?" And then I woke up and got very angry as I was pissing into our closet. Yeah.
Were there clothes in there?
Yeah, there were some clothes in there.
They have a laundry on the boat.
Nope.
Okay.
There's water, right? There's water everywhere.
Yeah, you just drag
You
your.
can still do laundry,
Yeah.
even without the machine.
It's a couple plastic bags. We tied up some of the sheets, threw it overboard,
Yeah,
pulled
drag it
pulled
behind the
them back.
boat for a little while.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, get that good clean.
Plus, then you
good
can
sea
get some
clean.
dinner out of it too. You catch a couple piss fish.
Piss fish.
Yeah.
Oh, the ones that swim up your urethra. and
Yeah,
live
yeah.
Inside you.
They're real tasty though. You'd be surprised.
Really?
They're like sardines. I don't fucking know. I would imagine they'd have to be pretty small or pretty big in my case to swim up my pee hole.
It wouldn't make a difference if they're.
My dick is like a big long donut. It's
got
just
the
a thin wall.
It's got the biggest fucking urethra
Biggest
in the
pee
game.
hole. Yep.
You put a whole fist up it.
Fist in there. Yeah, no. It's easy to do certain exams on me.
Old fisty dick Andy, that's what we call him.
Old fisty dick.
There he goes, old fisty
It's my new
dick.
fucking podcast nickname.
It can mean a lot of different things.
Wait, dude, it's old fisty dick and the ball sacks.
Oh yeah. So wait, does that
Wait, no,
make you
wait.
one of the balls?
Yeah, so it'd be old fisty dick and the nut sack.
Okay,
So there's two people
yeah,
and one fisty dick.
If as long as you want to be my nutsack, that's fine.
You guys got to start putting that in the invitation letter for guests. We'd like you to
Sign.
come join the sack.
Come join the sack. It's nice
Be
and
one with us in the sack.
So, Robby, you weren't here when I came over, and you ruined my joke because sometimes I walk into a place and I try to do like a Kramer thing where I have like a thing lined up when I walked in. I was gonna come in.
You never do that.
I've never seen this yet.
It's okay. It's okay. Listen, for the purpose of this segment, I'm going to just pretend that I'm the wacky neighbor. So I was going to come in, and you were going to be there, and Chris was going to be there. And I was going to be like, when's the guest showing up? Am I right? Pretty great, though, right?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I see the humor. I see
like-
the humor in it, yeah.
I like the airplane in the background right now.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
really
They're
nice.
dropping down compliments on my joke.
It shows that we're doing it live.
Fuck it.
All right. So do you want to let's get this roared on the show, as they say.
Topic number
So first topic's mine, guys. We're gonna start with it's kind of a would you rather type thing. Two things that I personally find completely unacceptable and extremely uncomfortable that can ruin my day in an instant. They are sticky hands and wet feet. So
I'm going to let Robby start on this one, and then I'll give some history of this, this
there's-
concept.
There's a little bit behind it, but so Robbie, if you had to choose one thing that you had to spend an entire day with that you could not remedy, would it be sticky hands or wet feet?
I think it'd be wet feet
Ugh.
because I don't like sticky hands. Because then if you have sticky hands, everything else you own is then becomes sticky.
That's a good
You
point.
know, like then I got a sticky computer. That'll stay with me the next day. You know, wet feet, it might be dry the next day.
So maybe, all right, so like, let's not say, so what would you rather have to deal with, maybe? That's probably a better question. Would you rather have to like deal with sticky hands? So your hands are sticky. All right, maybe they're sticky for a couple hours. You can wash them or whatever. Or having to live with wet feet for like 8 hours.
Oh,
of a
sticky
workday.
hands are absolutely, they're not that hard to remedy. You know,
Yeah.
you just go wash your hands.
It's true. Once your socks gets wet, it's a wrap. Day's
That's it.
over.
That's
Yeah.
it. You're done.
I mean,
And you-
personally, I get sticky hands. I just wash them, baby.
Yeah.
You know?
That's it.
I get wet feet. Can't wash that off.
So wet feet.
They stay
is-
wet after you
feet
wash
is
'em.
dangerous. You know, like you start to get hypothermia if you're outside. You know, you don't have the right type of socks on. Like, could be a very dangerous situation.
Also, it completely eliminates your stealth advantage. You know, everybody hears you squish, 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 and coming up. Yeah.
So I'll share something with you guys because I don't think either one of you guys ever been a cook at all.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
So I used to cook at a breakfast place, and the one order I would always just kind of like dread would be like a waffle or a pancake. Not because we're putting like syrup on anything, but because I would have to transfer syrup from one container to another. Just that act was enough to give me anxiety. Like I could put out a whole like a 5-top and not like sweat about it, but we got one waffle and I'm like I gotta put that into a little thing and it's gonna get on my
Hands start shaking.
got my fucking hands. But at the same time, I probably should have been wearing gloves. So there's that.
Methinks there's a health violation
I
happening here.
mean, transferring syrup just sounds like a sticky situation and every time.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the foot juice that starts coming out of your shoes
Oh, God,
when you
it's
got wet
disgusting.
feet. So I've actually developed a morning routine around not getting my socks wet. So if I'm putting on my socks, I'm also putting on my shoes in the morning because I'm not about to get that shower water on my feet because I don't have a bath mat.
Wait, back that up.
No. This makes sense. All right. Listen.
So you're not walking around your house with socks.
Yes, I'm not. Socks are
Okay.
dangerous.
Yeah,
You only
just
have
don't,
you.
just don't wear socks.
I don't do that either. Yeah.
I don't think anybody does. What did you do that in the past?
Yeah, I used to be completely content and secure in my home, and then
Socks.
with socks.
you animal.
I don't like that. Like when you go over to someone's house and they're like, "Oh, can you take your shoes off?" I hate that. 'Cause then the same thing. You got to walk around in your socks, and they get wet and gross. And particularly like in we live in Albany, New York, when it's snowing in the wintertime.
Oh, yeah,
I don't want
no
to
me
track
gusta.
snow and water into your house. That's fine, but all it takes is one guy to wear his shoes into the party, and then everybody else's socks are all wet and disgusting, and it really grinds my gears.
Well, if you're having people over, accept the fact that nobody's taking their fucking shoes off.
That is, yeah. If you're having a party when it's snowing,
What about if you are a sock aficionado and you want to see everybody else's socks and maybe look down on them that they don't have as nice of Hello Kitty socks as you do?
There are websites for that.
Sock buying or like
sock looking, I would assume.
sock looking.
I haven't like.
Is this a sex thing?
I would assume so. You're making it sound like a sex thing.
I'm just, it's more of a superiority thing, like a Tower of Judgment kind of situation.
Well, isn't all sex that?
Oh, wow. This got to a deep level real quick. Let me tell you about the history of sticky hands, wet feet,
Yeah.
Robby. Our father, me and Christopher's father,
Yep.
he has a pet peeve, and that pet peeve is sticky hands and wet feet.
together.
Either or.
Either or.
or.
That is enough to send him through the fucking roof.
I mean, if I had both, I might send myself through the roof. That's
Well,
a lot.
it doesn't-
That's
if-
both at the same time would be terrible.
If he steps in a puddle, his day is done.
Yeah.
That's it.
I feel like some of our childhood, we missed out on certain things that might make your feet wet or your hands sticky, like life experience type things, because our father didn't want to experience that.
Yeah.
Like, I remember one time, I don't know what I was drinking. I think it may have been a kombucha, and I asked him if he wanted to have some. Oh, no, I know what it was. It was cantaloupe. He had never had cantaloupe before, and I brought a cantaloupe, and I cut it up, and I was eating it. And I asked him if he wanted some, and he said no. I said, hey, "Did you like cantaloupe?" He's like, "Never had it." And I said,
That makes complete sense.
and I said, "Would you like some?" He says, "No, it'll make my hands sticky."
Yeah, no. So I don't eat cantaloupe.
Because it makes your hands sticky?
Yeah.
You can eat it with a fucking fork, man.
Yeah, but you don't know what's gonna happen. It could drip onto your hands. Forks are not a perfect tool.
Just
my friend.
don't let the fork slip into the juice.
Okay, you could just have a watermelon. It's not a sticky fruit, and just fucking enjoy
Watermelon's
it.
absolutely
It
sticky.
is
but-
not that sticky.
What? So sticky fingers, but also just like stuff that gets on your hands that isn't sticky. Like I have the same reaction as with the sticky fingers. Like eating cheese doodles.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, you get all the cheese and stuff all over your fingers. It's just as gross as having sticky fingers.
Funny story about that. At the office one time, I'm walking through, and one of the girls that used to work with us, she's got either cheese doodles or something like that. One of those messy chips.
Messy chips.
Messy.
Messy chips are the best, though.
Yeah,
The Doritos,
that-
they get
yeah.
all over your fingers. All right.
that dust, dog. But she's got the bag opened up and like turned over, so like it's all like it's very open, and she's eating the chips with chopsticks. I'm like, I hate you for what you're doing right now, but that makes a whole bunch of sense.
I kind of like that, yeah.
Yeah.
In 20 years, it'll be the standard, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, we're moving onward and upward.
I don't know if that's ever going to catch on.
Listen, today, once this podcast gets out, once 50 people text us to get the link for this, and we send them a flash drive in the mail.
You can send them chopsticks with the flash drive.
Send them chopsticks. We'll engrave on the chopsticks EIK, and then it says no sticky hands. Thing of the past.
Most chopsticks, you know, when you buy them at the store, they have like Chinese characters on them already, so we can just tell them that's what it says.
Oh fuck
You
yeah,
don't even
fucking
have to
true,
get them
dude.
engraved.
man! You're business minded. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Robbie, you looking for a job?
I do have some chopsticks in my room, actually. for use with my bonsai trees. Yes, they're an important tool.
Man. So all right. So you have to live. You can't remove the stick. You can't remove the wet feet. You're saying you go with wet feet. You wouldn't. You could forego the stick. You'd stick with the wet.
If it was one or the other, I don't know if I would go at all.
Yeah, well,
It might
that's
just-
the thing.
It might
It's-
just, you know, I don't know.
Someone
This is-
has a
this is
gun.
an-
to
It
your
might just
head.
be the. That's what I'm saying.
Robbie, this is
That might be it. I don't think, you know, if somebody else is going to take me out, I don't know how long I can live on my own with one of those two things. You know,
This is a challenging topic here on EIK podcast.
Safe space. We're not gonna let anyone hurt you.
We're just trying to challenge your views and your ideas.
that's what I'm saying though. Is if I got stuck with one of those things, I might hurt myself.
Sweet,
It might only be
sweet release.
yes. It might only be so long before push comes to shove.
I'm not going to judge a man for having principles. You know, it's important to have integrity, especially on issues like this.
Yeah, but also another part of it is like, all right, sticky fingers versus wet feet, right? So like, are my fingers gonna be sticky because I'm eating candy all day? Am I gonna be like, working somewhere where I get trench foot? Like, how am I gonna like consistently have wet feet or sticky fingers? Because that's part of it.
You've gone against Christ, and that's what he's.
Oh, that's the reason why. Oh, that's kind of nuts.
I don't think I would have done anything that extreme.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Chris.
I'm a pretty even keeled kind of guy. I mean, trench foot is probably the ultimate extreme for wet feet. What would be the ultimate
Yeah, I was
extreme
gonna
for
say,
sticky feet?
If
Just
your
rock
feet were wet
hands.
forever, you would
Yeah,
have trench foot.
that's what I'm saying. So
And
if
then
you have
your feet
sticky,
would have to get amputated. So
that's true. My point is, what's the ultimate extreme for sticky fingers? Is it just rock hands? Like it just hardens and you have stick.
Nah, dude, you're stuck with like little tiny pieces of like toilet paper all over your hand.
Oh, yeah.
constantly.
yeah, I was gonna say I think it'd be like a gecko where you like stuff sticks to your fingers and you
Maybe
pull them up.
you
like,
become Spider-Man.
that would be cool.
Okay, well, yeah.
Would you become Spider-Man?
Do you think Spider-Man's hands are sticky? I
don't know.
All the time? Because that really changes my view of him.
He's a teenage boy.
He's a oh no.
Thank you, Brendan.
You were saying, would you become Spider-Man? It seems like anybody can be Spider-Man. Keep going out with these movies. It's not really like that far. It's not really that far of a dream.
It's only a matter of time.
Then with enough corn syrup, you can become Spider-Man.
It doesn't have to be corn syrup. It could be jizz, like Brendan implied.
All right, well, I think that's enough on sticky hands and wet feet, guys.
I just want to talk about pruny feet for a second, if that's just okay.
Yeah, that's cool. Go for it.
It's weird when your feet prune. Like my hands prune, that's okay. I understand they're smaller. I see them more. When you see your feet get like pale and pruny,
When does that happen?
when you fucking have a hole in your shoe and it's the winter,
When you have wet feet.
when you have wet feet,
When your feet are wet for too long, they do prune up.
yeah, they prune up. You gotta live, baby. You've been just out gallivanting around the world on a big old boat, not putting your feet in water. Apparently,
That's the idea. He's on the boat.
Yeah, the water's away
The
from
water's
me.
underneath the boat.
No, I lived my life to a higher standard about wet feet because I was raised better by our father.
no, it's because you have fucking flip flops on right now.
I don't have flip flops on. I got sneakers, motherfucker.
All right, you're not gonna play along with my improv.
Nah.
I'm just kidding. I did actually think you had his flip flops on because it's warmer than 60 degrees and you're a flip flop boy.
Yeah, it's a fair assessment. Normally,
I'm gonna
wearing
out
flip-flops.
you right now, motherfucker.
Yeah.
In the summertime, Chris wears flip flops that are. I want to say they're too big for him, but maybe they're just right. I'm not going to tell him what to do. His feet hang over, his fucking toes hang over the top of the flip flops, and he gets black toes.
Yeah, it's
from
great.
from the fucking dirt on the floor.
So they're actually the correct size, but when I'm walking with them, because I kind of walk on the balls of my feet, I move my feet forward. You can't see listeners because I'm
He's
displaying
simulating the
against
foot.
mic.
Yes.
Yeah, and
With his
so then I
hands.
can actually
I'm
grip.
understanding.
I can actually grip the top of the sandal with my feet,
Like
and
an animal.
and it
Yeah.
helps
like-
helps me.
Helps you move faster.
Yeah, it helps
through
me
the brush.
Yeah, move
when a
quicker.
predator comes, something like that.
I'm the predator dog.
I'm the danger.
I'm the danger. All right.
All right, we're cutting it off on Chris's
Yeah.
dirty feet.
Yeah, I got some dirty ass feet during the summer.
Topic.
Oh.
What's happening? Topic number.
Whenever he stops, you can. Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay. That seems like a little bit of a dig against me.
No, not at all.
Whenever he stops, whenever he's done with his fucking
All right,
silly
are you
bullshit.
done now? Because it's my turn. All right. So, okay. Topic number 2. This is my turn. All right.
Taking
Okay.
control.
So I want to talk about drinking, not drinking liquor. Everything else. Personally, I drink 2 cups of coffee a day. It's the WB Mason coffee. It comes in the same box as the staplers at my office. They also have dairy-free creamer that I use and sugar. And I have 2 cups of coffee and about half a gallon of water every day. And that's my normal intake. What do you guys drink that's not beer or liquor?
I drink water most days. I drank tea today. I drank a lot of tea today because
Iced tea, hot tea?
hot tea
Hot
because
tea.
my office is freezing. I was informed today that at my office they don't have control of the AC anymore. The AC has become sentient.
That's fantastic.
No, but
that
like-
sounds great.
Like they explained it to me that the computer that controls the AC is broken.
All right.
Yeah, so it's like a nightmare. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I drank a lot of hot tea today. Green tea, matcha.
I drink hot coffee even in the summertime because I don't like that iced coffee.
Yeah, I
That
can
is
understand
at all.
that.
So I drink just water mainly. I drink club soda a lot. I don't drink caffeine. I've given that up.
Chris is
that's
out
good.
from underneath
Yes.
the
That's good, yeah.
the jerky beast.
I will admit though, I had my first cup of coffee. I had an Americano on the boat, on the cruise. The first one I've had in about a year and a half. And it was delicious, and I miss caffeine and the little tiny buzz it gives you.
Caffeine's an extremely widely abused drug.
Yep. You know, I when I first started at the current job I have right now, I drink a lot of coffee, like a lot, like 5-6 cups a day, and it was getting to a point where I wasn't getting like headaches and stuff, but I wouldn't think before I talked, like less than I do now.
You can have like I know what you're saying when you drink like a lot of coffee
Yeah,
and you
you
get
just-
kind of jittery and you just kind of like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So that was part of it, and the other thing is I was getting anxious. I was getting like chest pains almost from it. So yeah, I just kind of cut it out and just smoke a bunch of cigarettes
Yeah.
and
I mean,
drink a lot of water.
I'll have 2 a day at the most usually. That's about it for me. But I have other things I've noticed other people drink. Like a lot of people in my office and other places drink like soda all day.
Soda.
A lot of like Diet Coke fans out there. Have you guys
Diet Coke?
encountered this in
Oh,
your
yeah.
life?
Our mother.
Your mother?
Yeah, our mother. Yep.
She's a
won't-
Pepsi girl.
Yeah,
though.
she's Pepsi.
Pepsi, oh,
Yeah, she
okay.
won't drink. She won't drink anything. She won't drink regular soda,
No.
but she'll drink diet by like the
Well,
leader pretty
Yeah,
much.
she drinks a lot of diet soda.
I'm not sure for Pepsi, but Diet Coke has about 1.5 times the caffeine that regular Coke
Really?
does.
Yeah.
So people get hooked on the caffeine.
And the
more-
aspartame, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't there like there's a
Aspartame, yeah.
like an
it's-
addictive quality to aspartame.
Absolutely.
itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, personally I don't drink soda. I haven't drank soda in a long time.
I'm not a big soda drinker. I like it. I like to put liquor in the soda to cut the taste of the soda. You know?
Coca-Cola just put out, I think it's Coca or Pepsi, one of the two, put out a fire variant of their cola.
They're just making mixers.
With
yeah,
They're just-
it's
they're just making
It's
mixers.
basically vodka flavored Pepsi.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Pepsi Fire. I think.
I remember when I was in college, Monster started coming out with a whole bunch of like different different flavors. So they had the Irish and they had the Russian and they had and what it was a Monster that was flavored like a Irish cream
or
Yeah,
whiskey
yeah.
or a
what
white
if I-
Russian.
or like a white Russian, and it actually said on the label, "There's no liquor in here, but if you put some in, we're not going to say anything." It's like it was made to just mix with booze.
Yeah. Well, I saw down at the they have the craft beverage shop downtown. They have craft mixers. It's like
fuck
a
you.
craft Tom Collins mix and that kind of
Okay.
stuff. And like, yeah, that was kind of my reaction to it. I was like, this sounds like some BS to me.
I mean, if you've got extra money to spend, I mean, why not give it to those fine
I
fellows?
guess the people at the craft beverage shop already have extra money to spend.
Yeah.
If you're gonna spend money on your alcoholic beverages, personally, this is my personal opinion, spend it on the actual liquor. And then if you're spending money on the liquor, you don't need to spend it on the mixers because you don't need to mix it with anything.
Yes, I agree with that.
Like even with like a little bit better vodka, you can drink it by itself.
Well, yeah, you know about
Yeah.
my Goose and Dew.
Goose and Dew.
Yes,
Goose and Dew.
this new drink that's going to sweep the nation, Grey Goose mixed with Mountain Dew. You'd make about 50-50, so you can't taste the Grey Goose. And
Well,
it's,
you do know that it's Three Olives makes a Dew. It's called
Mountain
Dew.
Dew flavored,
It's
yeah.
a Dew flavored vodka.
really?
Yeah, they beat you to the market about
No,
6-7 years
I want
ago.
it to be Grey Goose though. It's got to be a nice, expensive brand.
well, you know, Three Olives. The bottle kind of looks like a.
Looks nice, yeah.
it looks
Yeah.
nice.
Is there a fancy soda that you could add?
Oh shit!
What's the fanciest soda?
Wait. So I was down in Long Island. I was visiting Julie. Hi, Julie.
Hi, Julie. Hi, John. Hi, Olivia.
Yeah. Hi. And I went to the there's a corner store right by her, where the people are very mean, and because I love it.
Because it's a corner store.
Yeah, because fucking assholes. Well, they're open 24 hours. I really can't blame them.
Yeah, cranky.
And I was going through to get I wanted to get some club soda, and I think Julie wanted coconut water, and I wanted to get something else bubbly. So I'm going through the the stuff, and I see it said it was like grown up soda, and it was ginger ale, not too sweet. I'm like, I am fine with that because I love me a ginger ale once in a while. I know I said I don't drink soda, but I'll drink a ginger ale. I'm like, it came in a glass bottle and shit.
Like the brand was Grown Up Soda.
It was like
that was like the brand.
That
It
was the
wasn't
brand
like a
name.
sign in the store that said Grown Up Soda.
Grown Up
Well, because I
Soda.
thought you for a second you were talking about those like hard root beers.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
they
No,
make
it was
now and stuff.
yeah. It was non-alcoholic, and it was like grown up soda, but like it was abbreviated. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pick this up. I grabbed them, like this is gonna be really good. And I showed it. She was, oh, it's probably gonna be tasty. It just tasted like Canadian Dry,
Yeah.
which is the best ginger ale. If anybody has a question, Canadian Dry is the best ginger ale.
Yeah. There's other variants.
Schweppes sucks.
I'm not the biggest
Schweppes is pretty big.
ginger ale guy. I don't
I
have
love
much of a preference.
If I'm gonna drink a soda, it's gonna be ginger ale, and if it's gonna be ginger ale, it's gonna be Canadian Dry.
So I have a
Sponsored.
Sponsored, yeah. We're also sponsored by Marlboro.
Send us some cigarettes, please.
Cigarettes and bubbly drinks, please. Thank you. So I have a thing. So we have a friend, Phil, who looks like a guy that enjoys root beer. And I don't know if you understand what I mean by this.
Mm-hmm.
Phil looks like a kid that loves root beer.
Yeah.
Phil hates root beer, and it fucking broke my world when I heard that.
Yeah, he does look like he like a nice root beer float.
It's true. When you look at somebody, you can kind of detect their soda preference, right?
So let's take that. Let's take-
Robbie's giving me a look like absolutely not.
I think he's.
He's
he wants to know
invest-
what he.
Oh,
what
he's
he,
trying
what
to
he-
see what
Yes,
I am.
what kind of
Looking
soda?
deeply
What kind
into
of
my-
soda do? No, what kind of? Oh, no, I'm not the one who claims that you can tell what type of soda people like. What kind of soda do I like? That's what that look was. I forget.
I want
that. people can't see my looks.
I want to say that you're either a cola or a root beer guy. You look like a darker soda kind of feller.
I like cola for the caffeine and for the effect it has when you mix it with liquor. And as far as root beer, I like a good root beer, like a Stewart's root beer with a mug or A&W.
Yeah.
I don't know if that
Not-
sound effect came out well over the microphone.
Not sponsored by
Not
Mug or
sponsored by Mug or
A&W.
A&W. No, no
Fuck
way.
you guys. We won't take your money, but seriously,
about
you
Barks?
guys.
Barks is really not good either.
Does
That's
Barks
really
still
not-
exist?
Yeah, dude.
I thought they got rid of it.
So like when I'm really hungover, sometimes I'll like order food for myself, as we've talked about previously on the Everyone I Know podcast. But once in a while, I hit the little box that says, "You want a can of soda?" I'm like, "Yeah," and it's almost always Bart's.
Chinese food place? I was going to say that's one of the only places that I still find
Chinese food
Barks.
place, pizzerias,
Yeah.
almost always.
College dorm rooms. Sometimes in the vending machines they'll have that in like mellow yellow.
So now you're saying that you could judge somebody's drink based on the way they carry themselves and the way
Yes.
way they talk. So what does somebody's drink that they're holding in their hand currently tell you about them? Like you drinking kombucha, you're a bougie asshole.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you that.
That was one of the things on my list.
all
that stuff they sell at health food stores, and like, what the hell is all that stuff?
Oh, it's all just
I've
potions,
never
baby.
I've never drank any of those potions. I don't even know what they're made from.
Try kombucha, like no shit.
It's the best ginger ale you've ever had. That's the way that I think about
I'll
it.
have
It's
to put
really-
that on my list. Here.
It's real good. Kombucha's
The only green thing I drink is Gatorade. Do you guys consider lemon lime Gatorade green or yellow?
Yellow.
There's a correct answer,
Yellow.
and I know what it is.
Yellow.
That's
Wait, are we talking lemon lime or are we talking
lemon lime.
citrus
No,
cooler?
we're talking lemon lime.
lemon
Okay.
lime, like
The original
Gatorade. It's
classic
Gatorade.
It's
Gatorade.
yellow for
It's
sure.
It's green Gatorade. You guys are wrong.
Oh wow.
really?
I'm a green Gatorade guy. I like green Gatorade.
That's
not
green.
Yellow Gatorade.
It's yellow Gatorade
It's not.
because there's blue Gatorade.
Oh, we've got a question in the back from Brendan.
All right, everybody guess what my soda is.
You're a fucking Dr. Pepper kid. Oh man. Doesn't he?
Yeah, cherry Coke.
Those are good. Those are both good guesses. I'm gonna put you down as a cream soda guy.
Those are my three favorites.
All right, all checks payable to EIK. If you want us to guess your soda preference, send in a
headshot.
an 8x12 glossy, and $15.
Our experts are standing by.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's a real fucking thing.
I guess.
The thing is, okay,
What do I drink then?
I know you're my brother.
Yeah, it's just
You drink piss. Boom, roasted.
fuck you.
Root beer. You a root beer guy?
Yeah, I already said before I'm ginger ale.
Ginger ale
And club soda.
Ginger ale and root beer people kind of run together. It's weird. Although
One's super sweet, one's really not that sweet.
yeah, ginger
So-
ale. Orange soda is the real ringer. When you see an orange soda kid,
Ooh,
you know
I
that.
could fuck
Somebody
fucks with
yeah.
an orange soda once in a while.
But here's
man.
the thing: I love orange soda, but I'm not an orange soda guy.
No, you're not. You're not. You're a grape soda guy.
Can you be an orange soda guy? Isn't it more like an orange soda kid? Like, isn't there like certain age where orange soda is just like, I guess you are an orange soda guy if you drink orange soda at all after a certain point.
Just sitting on the couch, your wife. Need anything, honey? Grab me a couple of slices. But not pizza.
Well, a
That
slice
was
and
not good.
slice.
Yeah,
That's a
slice
great
and
combo.
slice
Slice and
is not
slice?
bad.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that. Has anybody ever put booze in kombucha? There's already booze in
I'm
it.
sure they have.
Thought about it, and then I just never have.
You kill all the probiotics.
Well, that's not the point of the.
That's not the point of drinking potions. Is consuming live organisms.
I mean, I guess booze is kind of a potion in and of itself.
Yeah, of course.
That is fair. That's a
You know,
very
it's
true
got
statement.
quite a powerful effect on some people. You guys drink milk?
No.
I discovered milk at the same time that I discovered that I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, fantastic!
But I love drinking. I drink the bougie milk, the middle class milk,
Oh.
the almond or coconut variety.
Oh,
Okay. So
But I like milk because it's a drink, but it makes you feel full.
yeah. So me and Andy are both lactose sensitive or lactose intolerant. Yeah.
I don't know.
We have problems with milk. I don't drink milk, but on multiple occasions I've gotten drunk and drank an entire thing of creamer.
ugh.
Yeah, the French vanilla creamer when I was living on Morris street, another place in Albany.
That probably wasn't your creamer.
Sorry, Carrie. Drank the shit out of that because it tasted like a milkshake. Yep.
Okay, so it wasn't like in a drink. You
Oh,
weren't
no,
making you
no.
weren't making a milk-based cocktail.
Oh, no. I just drank.
Yeah,
I just drank.
no.
Just drank the creamer like the filthy animal that I am.
Yeah, I don't really drink milk. I haven't bought milk in a long time. I can't. I don't need it. I don't
I use
want
the
it for
cook.
anything. Yeah.
I use the cook.
I use it. Yeah, if I'm gonna make mac
Yeah,
and cheese,
yeah,
I'll pick up
absolutely.
some milk, or occasionally, if I make when I get my coffee at Stewart's on the weekend, I'll put a little half and half on it. You know, Stewart's was delicious dairy products.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Used to work there.
I like how I said.
Take me back, Stewart's.
I like
miss you,
how I
babe.
said I'll use milk to cook. Like I cook so many things. Yeah. It's so that to cook.
Yeah,
It's like it's wine or something.
Every once in a while, though, you'll
Yeah.
pick up a little
Yeah.
milk to cook. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Is the milk that you use for cooking, is it a lower quality? Like cooking wine is lower quality wine? Am I cooking milk?
I think
whole milk.
All milk is the lowest quality that it could possibly be. Hey, you guys, when you were little kids, did you drink milk at dinner? Did your parents pour you a glass of milk for dinner?
No, our parents really didn't push milk that
Yeah,
much.
because we're lactose intolerant.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they're tired of picking up shit. Far be it from me.
My parents, we drank milk at dinner when we were kids.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of other kids have done that, and, other people, have never heard of that.
Well,
No,
our
it's like
cousins,
a
our cousins
classic.
did.
Yeah, it's like a classic,
I mean,
Americana kind of thing.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, from other countries and stuff.
Oh,
though.
from other countries.
Foreign people are so confused. They're like, "Why would you drink milk with steak? Like, it doesn't make any sense."
You got to get the
Yeah,
whole
this is
cow
a mix.
experience, baby.
You just gotta
Front to back.
Front to back, top to bottom. Drink that sweet, creamy white milk.
Well,
Yeah. Milk. Yeah.
Milk.
Yeah.
Milk really dries everybody out.
Yeah, there's not that much to say about milk.
I mean, we have a friend who goes by the nickname Milky.
That's
I
correct.
refuse to call him Milky.
It's true.
I don't call him anything else.
I know. Whatever you talk about, it's like, oh, yeah, Milky. Yeah, Nick.
Oh, yeah, sometimes people who don't know him as Milky, know him as Nick. They're like, "What did you say?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh yeah, me and Milky were hanging out the other day," and they're like, "Who? Huh?"
It's funny because for Nick, it almost feels like a slur. It's like,
Yeah.
this milky motherfucker.
Yeah. Well,
He
he's,
is kind of a milky kid.
Yeah, of course he
he's
is.
rather pale.
He's a tall glass of milk if
He
I
is.
ever met one. But yeah, he came up with that for himself. So
It's true.
It's not
Self-
a mean nickname.
Yeah, of course.
Did he really?
Yeah, no, it's his DJ name.
Yeah, DJ Milky,
DJ Milky.
because he spins his records like milkshakes, you know.
Because his records be homogenized.
Yes. Oh, for everybody on the podcast, I was just moving my arm in a record spinning movement while I said he spins his records like milk.
All right, well, wanna.
Yeah, we're moving on.
To topic number three.
All right, folks. My topic today, I don't know if you do this when Brendan sends you emails, but I send him like 3 topics every time.
I just go talk to him.
You just go talk to him.
Yeah.
Oh, well, la-dee-da.
Yeah.
Mister, I have social skills.
This was my first time on the podcast, so I don't know. I don't have a regular topic submission process. I only sent 1 topic though.
I'll send him 3 topics or several topics because
Well,
usually...
let's clarify really quick. So what Andy's talking about is when we invite somebody on the podcast, we send out an an invitation letter, and then after that, Brendan will follow it up with an email to the people, well, to everybody, saying send your topics to him because he's uninvolved in, well, hopefully for that week, uninvolved in the actual discussion, and he can kind of mediate to make sure that we're not all talking about penis or
Dicks.
something.
Yeah, dicks.
Yeah.
Because we all know what the podcast would be about
Yeah.
if we didn't have somebody, you
Yeah.
know.
D to the I to
And then
the
it also
CKS.
helps us decide what the order of things are going to be. So that's what Andy's talking about right now.
Brendan's
Thanks
our
for-
mediator. He's the god of the podcast.
Yeah.
So I sent
omnipresent.
him. I sent him a couple topics, and he sent this one back to me, specifically for Chris's reaction to it.
Okay.
And it's probably not what you're thinking right now. But the question is, what is the etiquette when you see someone on the street with a cute dog?
oh wow.
So the subline to
but-
this is, how much attention are you allowed to divide between the dog and the person? How much do you give a shit about the person?
0.
Oh, okay.
Zero.
I like
Zero.
This. I like
so
this. Yes.
0% of the time
Yeah. Oh,
you
wow.
are talking
Okay.
to the person. 100% of the
Well,
time
no, okay,
you're talking to the dog.
It depends. Okay, depends on the situation, the type of dog and the type of person we're talking
Also
about.
depends on how many people you're with.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing: my girlfriend, my dear sweet Olivia, will give zero attention
No,
to
no,
the
I've seen her
person,
do it.
and I will have to give 100% of my attention to the person.
So a couple things happen for me personally. I walk past a cool dog or a cute dog or a dog in general. If the person looks like he or she is friendly, I'll look at them and then look at the dog, and I'll get like kind of a
Some maths going on, the quotient between
yeah,
cuteness
it's like-
of the dog and the friendliness
Well, no,
of the
no, no,
person.
no. I'm saying like we'll have like a little a nonverbal exchange.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay to touch my dog. I'll go touch the dog. I'll play with the dog. And then if I look at the person, they don't look at me, and then the dog looks at me, because sometimes the dog will look at you. I might go to the dog.
In hopes that it might reject its owner.
Not to the person.
Well, yeah, but there's been multiple times I've done that, and then the person thinks I'm doing it to them. Yeah.
So
That's
how does that
strange.
situation end for you?
I just keep on walking, and just look mean.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
okay. What do you think, Robbie?
If I see somebody walking a dog, the first thing I think is jump.
Why?
Who's
yeah,
walking
right,
who?
what's going on here? Second thing I think, I don't really care. I'm not. I mean, dogs are cool and all. I don't know. Animals are great, but I don't
You don't
know.
accost
I don't
people on the
really,
street.
Like, doesn't really change my life. You know, I like playing with dogs. I had a dog for a while. It's a great time. I like meeting new people better than new dogs, I guess. I was gonna say I like meeting new dogs, but I'd rather meet a new person. rather meet a cool dog, DAWG, than a cool dog, DOG.
I mean, honestly, we need more of you in this world, Robbie. Because
you.
there are far too many people on the streets who do not engage the person and only talk to the dog. And sometimes we'll talk to the person through the dog in the dog talking voice.
Yeah. Oh, what's your name? His name's Fred. Oh, that's a cute name, Fred.
What kind of breed are you, Fred? He's an Alsatian.
About
I've
once,
never heard of that. Fred, where are you from?
about once a month, the Humane Society brings an animal to my office and walks it around for people to
You,
see.
you said animal. You said not.
What?
Not a dog. Just like it could be any.
No, it could be anything. It was a dog last
A
month.
snake?
It was 2 cats this month. I don't know if it's going to be anything other than a cat or a dog.
Does the-
but it
does the
just started.
combined-
It just started.
Squirrel.
So if it's 2 cats and 1 dog, is the combined body weight important for the visit? Like if you have, it's got to be
Are
the
you-
weight of 1 dog. So it's
The
either
two-
2 cats.
Are you paying for these
or
animals
5
by the pound?
squirrels.
The 2 cats, I think, weighed less than the dog.
Okay.
So I don't know if the weight matters at all. But the dog is there. I felt terrible. I didn't have a tennis ball on my desk to play with them, and whatever.
You can find a tennis ball.
But everybody in the office got up to go look at the 2 cats, Pig and Pong, who were there yesterday.
That's a
and
good cat names.
They were good cat names, yeah. I thought, but I didn't. I stayed at my desk because I don't care.
For listeners, I just want to note Chris's disinterest when the conversation turned to cats.
Yeah, I give 2 fucks about cats.
Yeah.
I like dogs. They're fun, man.
Dogs are fun too, but at the same time, I like people.
I like people. All right. Dogs are better though. Sometimes. Most of the time.
Sometimes. So here's another thing. What if somebody has a big dog, okay, but you're not afraid, you're not scared of big dogs,
Yeah.
and they say, "Hey, watch it. He's a big dog. Like, don't get mad at me."
Then you say okay, and you don't get next to the dogs. That owner knows the dog better than you do.
Yeah, if somebody's
Yeah,
telling you to
okay,
watch
no,
out
no, no,
around
no,
their
that-
dog,
That's
I-
not.
I
Let me
can't
rephrase this.
I can't get behind that because
let me rephrase
okay,
the situation.
Go ahead.
What I'm trying to get at here is some people walk around with their dogs and they have anxiety about other people getting mad about their dogs.
Okay, no,
How do you reassure them that you're cool? and
Okay,
that-
so no, somebody with a big dog.
Yes.
They won't be like, oh, that dog's gonna attack you.
No,
normally,
they-
normally they'll say like, oh, he's gonna jump on you. You're like, oh no, that's cool. And normally 9 times out of 10, they're like, all right, well, if you're cool with getting jumped on by a large dog that's not gonna actually eat you, then you're cool.
Okay.
And then you become best friends.
Then become best friends with
And then
the dog.
and then you, like the dog.
then it chooses you over its owner. And then,
Well, no, the dog carries the rings down the aisle for you guys.
For you and the owner?
No, you and the dog.
The dog carries.
There's a third dog.
Okay.
second dog.
Butler type of dog.
Okay. So there's a smaller dog for you and the big dog.
Yeah.
You guys, okay, I see. You're very happy.
Well,
together.
it's just
I'm
no,
happy
it
for
would
you.
it would actually be 3 dogs because the dog would need a best dog. So
Yes.
A ring
or
dog.
a dog of honor.
That's true. Very
Depends.
True. Very true.
In that situation, you're marrying a male dog, so that's very progressive. You know? I don't know why I shouted it out. We're in 2040 and things have really shifted.
With dogs though, walking around the city of Albany, you have to register your dog. If not, your dog
Do you
is
really?
illegal.
Did not know that.
It costs like $60. If you're not, I don't know. I'm not actually sure. I haven't looked into it in years.
All
But if
dog
not-
licenses can be purchased from the Everyone I Know podcast. Please send us $60.
Yeah. If not, though, then your dog is an illegal. And my friend's dog, he never registered it, and it bit somebody, and it was a really big deal.
I can imagine.
Well, you know,
when a dog bites somebody, it's always kind of a big.
it's
deal.
always kind of a big deal, yeah. But even more so, particularly because it was, like a wayward dog.
Yeah, it sucks.
That whatever. Hey, he's all right. It got resolved, but.
How did it get
They
resolved?
put him in little doggy
I
handcuffs.
don't actually know what happened. But the dog is still kicking.
Oh, okay.
And I don't
So
know where that person
he
is
didn't-
now. So
He didn't go to the farm.
They
No.
put the
He came
person
from
down. They
far.
kept the dog. Okay.
The dog's the new comptroller.
Yes. So I have another hypothetical for you.
Sure.
You meet a dog on the street. You're having a great time. You're hitting it off with this dog. You guys, he trusts you. You trust him. Everything's going great. Can you kiss a stranger's dog?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes.
would you kiss a stranger's dog?
I have no qualms about it.
Yeah.
I'm afraid for getting
so
arrested, though.
This is like a little thing that makes me really happy. That's kind of like petty. When somebody has a dog like in a group of people, and the dog's hanging out with one person, but then like I convince that dog to come hang out with me, and it like kind of shuns the other person. It makes me feel real happy.
You've been chosen.
Yeah, exactly.
You are the new dog man.
Well, yeah.
I'm a dog man. I had this is interesting. I didn't actually plan for this. I just remembered I had a very disturbing dream the other day that I told Robby about at the farmer's market.
Everybody's favorite topic: dreams. Go ahead.
Dreams. I had a dream that there were so I was walking from our Aunt Teresa's house to our house in New Hartford, and in the swim club, equidistant between two houses.
It's awesome for all your listeners. You know exactly what he's talking about.
Local humor. Anyway, equidistant between two houses, there was dogs.
We grew up next to a swim club. A swim club.
Yes. Anyway, there were dogs, but there were people walking dogs, and I went up to pet one of them, and the dog pulled me close and it started talking to me. And then I realized that it was half human, half dog. And then I looked up, and in a trench coat was a miniature Doberman, presumably on the shoulders of many other miniature Dobermans.
Can I just say one thing real quick? One of the funniest things in the world is the idea of a whole bunch of little kids inside of a trench coat pretending to be an adult.
But
That's my
can
favorite
you
thing.
elevate that
yeah.
with miniature dogs?
I saw a very funny video of that the other day. Remind me to show you.
Yeah, that's funny. Can we all just agree that is comic gold? A whole
That
bunch
is
of,
the gag. I mean,
yeah. That's it. That's the end all be all.
if I have 3 kids, I'm going to teach them to get on each other's shoulders, and I'm going to make them buy booze.
And
they will-
for you.
They're all just hobbling around trying to keep the fucking top hat on.
Yes, absolutely. And they will go to jail and serve time if they have to. I'm getting that fucking video.
Okay, sorry.
You want the video, not the booth.
So yeah, the dog, the half dog thing really freaked me out.
I can imagine.
And
You were talking about this the other day, and it just occurred to me now. I did not ask which half was dog, which half was human, or was it more of a?
Did it have a dog dick or a man dick?
I didn't see its penis.
Not the part I was asking about.
You're talking about
That's the part I was asking
You're
about.
talking about the half human, half dog, not the dogs in trench coats.
Right, the half human, half dog. Which half was which?
Okay, so it wasn't like a centaur. It was like it was like an animorph, like halfway between dog and person.
Was it bisected?
No, like animorph. Like
Oh,
it
that'd be
was
kinda
slowly
cool.
shifting.
That'd be cool.
Don't fucking change my dreams, guys. These are my
Oh,
dreams.
so it was a hybrid of a
Yes,
of,
it was
it was a man dog.
Man dog.
A werewolf.
Not a werewolf. It was a fucking
A lichen.
labradoodle. And I could see it, and then I saw labradoodles at the farmer's market, and it really did bother me. Like, you guys thought I was joking around and having a great time, but I was actually a little bit disturbed. I haven't had a vivid dream like that in a while.
We did meet a lot of dogs at the farmer's market. And as you were saying, your girlfriend does enjoy the dogs. On the way there, they remarked that they were glad we were going to this farmer's market because it allowed dogs.
Yes.
And the last farmer's market they went to did not allow dogs. They did
What
not
type
get
of
to
farmer's
meet-
market doesn't allow dogs? That doesn't
Oh,
make
I
sense.
don't know. I've never been to one, but they apparently went to one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wrong kind, the one you don't go to. Yeah, no. How much time would you think we spent engaging with dogs rather than doing farmers market stuff?
Wow, quite a bit.
Yeah,
there were a lot of dogs.
What?
there.
Wait, hold on. What is farmers market stuff?
Buying vegetables.
Haggling over vegetables.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Buying crafts.
Well, how
crafts
long
and
can you
stuff.
really? How long can you spend haggling vegetables? You fuck
Well-
with the one vendor, and they're going to tell all the other vendors, and then you're kind of fucked for the day.
they
Yeah.
can't leave their post.
They have a
No, you get a rep.
system.
You get a rep. You do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Well, I
have
have
to.
my one guy I go to every week, and he knows me.
Yeah.
I don't haggle with him. He's got the right prices. That's why I go to him.
That's why I go to you. I like you.
But also,
Straight shooter.
we were at the farmers market, and there was also a music festival and a crafts festival. It was quite the super duper farmers market day.
This is in Troy, yeah.
This is in Troy. Yes. We went to Beirut, and then there was a shawarma festival in Marbella.
You think we can get
we went
Beirut
from
to?
Troy to Beirut and back, all within the confines of the farmers market.
I'm telling you, it was a big farmers market. We saw a lot of labradoodles.
At one point, the vegetables completely changed.
They all
guys-
turned into dates. Sorry, we're riffing here.
Yeah, no, I got you. Do you think we could get Beirut to sponsor us?
Underwrite.
I mean, we can try. Yeah.
I think
When
dude,
you say I can, so we may not be able to get them to sponsor us, but we could sponsor them by getting food from them.
what I'm saying is like every
You want free food
yeah,
from them.
Yeah, every podcast we mention them like 40 to 50 times, and then we get some kibby.
I'm down.
Yeah,
Let me tell you guys, this is my first time on the podcast, but I would be interested in coming back again if there was food sponsored by this. It was very good. It was a very good restaurant.
yeah, no, their food is out of this world. It was actually it was refreshing going to that place because listeners, our family, me and Andy's family used to own and run a little Lebanese deli that unfortunately shut down. And the place when I went there, I didn't go with Andy and Robby, but when I went there, it was just like home. It tasted like you didn't have the kibbeh though, yeah.
No, I had shawarma.
You should have gotten the kibbeh, man. I'm like this. It was making me a little weepy to be perfectly honest.
Made you sad.
Yeah, it was
crying
it was
into your
very good.
hummus.
In the hummus. And then I went up to the guy and I'm like, oh man, this place is great. Like, I love everything you guys are doing here. Like my family used to have a deli and all that stuff. And it's awesome. You can let them know that we do catering. I'm like, cool.
Lebanese through and through, baby. True blood.
Always trying to make a sale.
The people were very nice. Though.
Oh,
They came
super
out
nice.
and chatted with us, and
yeah.
it seemed like
Did you guys have the older guy? taking
There
care
was
of
an
it?
older gentleman.
Seemed
Yeah,
like the
and-
owner. He was
Yeah, no.
super cool.
That's the father. I think the son works there too, but not that often.
Yeah.
But it's the wife is the one that cooks all the food in the back.
One,
So I
one
gotta
of the
get
younger
close to
guys
her.
who was working there as well was just like chatting with other customers pretty much the whole time we were there.
I just want to hang out there and be their friends.
Yeah. But sadly, you can't
Yeah, no.
because you're not related to them. That's how that works. Think about it, Thomas. We did have people that weren't related to us, but were they really, were they really in the inner circle?
Oh, dude, there was people in certain positions in the Utica government that would come behind the counter and just grab handfuls of cigars.
Yeah, that was corruption.
I never got robbed. Okay,
That's true.
So do you want to? I think we should probably.
Yeah, we'll wrap it on up.
Let's wrap it up.
Oh, wait, I just want to put a quick thing out here. Please don't come to my house if you are half man, half dog. I mean, I'm sure you're a great guy, but
This wasn't an invitation.
no, please.
What kind of soda did the half man half dog drink?
Honestly, they looked like a
Birch beer.
no. They were like real salt of the earth. Like I could see them.
Like
I don't.
a Coca-Cola?
Not even Coca-Cola. Like maybe like Surge. Like they have like
That's not salt of the earth.
Surge? What do you mean?
Surge was like
What's that?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Before Mountain Dew was Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I can't really put it. I mean, it's hard. Honestly, I don't have a lot of experience with dogs and sodas. See, the way that I've cataloged my soda database is by watching people drink soda, and then that goes into a neural net inside my brain, and then that leads me to make these decisions.
Yeah.
I can't give you all the secrets of the process, but
Fair enough.
you know, that's just a quick take.
All right. Let's I think, guys, unless anybody's got anything else, I think we should probably wrap this up. We're coming on an hour right now. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So again, like I did at the start of it, the website is Everyone I Know Podcast. Actually, no, EIKpodcast.com. Twitter to come, Facebook to come, Instagram maybe. Do you want to do Instagram?
Yeah, let's take pictures of stuff.
Yeah, cool. Let's take pictures of like
Everyone you know.
yeah, exactly, or just microphones.
Yeah.
And cream soda. Hopefully soon we'll be on Stitcher and iTunes if I get around to figuring out how the fuck that works. But yeah, if you're listening, thank you. And yeah, this is the podcast.
Thanks for having me, guys. I
Hey,
had fun.
yeah, Robbie. Oh, quick before we go, Robbie, anything to plug?
No, I don't like plugging stuff. I'm a pretty big hater. I mostly I don't want to hate on anything either. I only have like a minute left. That could be a whole topic.
Fair enough.
And we
All
could
right, well,
also like
Robbie,
to thank our lovely producer.
Yes,
Brendan,
yes. Thank you, Robbie. Thank you, Brendan. Thank you, alcohol.
You never thank me, you asshole.
Well, you never thanked me.
And go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Everyone I know, everyone I know, everyone I know.
What is this?
Yeah.